Hi everybody, I'm Steve Gore, and me and the rest of the team at Chainsaws for Charity are building our American Fallen First Responders Memorial Monument. And we wanted to give you a fast little sneak peek of what's going on both around the barn and in the shop and everything. We really appreciate all the support everyone's given us on Facebook and with our Eagle Rare and with the monument itself. Unfortunately, we really don't have a lot of time to interact on social media right now. We're trying to give everybody posts, and we're trying to keep people up to speed and interact with what's going on in your lives also. Well, once again, we just want to really show you a sneak peek just for you guys and tell you how much we appreciate all of your support. So why don't we go in, we'll take a peek around what's going on in the actual shop. All right, here we go, folks. Welcome to our home away from home for at least a couple more months. Well, Mikey's at the desk doing what Mikey always does, and he's got the new company shirt on. That's our mantra around here. Proud that we made it through. Tough enough to ask for help, strong enough to help the next man, and determined to survive. We put that together, and we're starting a shirt drive for funding soon. This is the back wall of our monument. Not Keys here. That's our chief of security. Anyway, the metal frames, they were all put together from our friends and students over at Elite Welding Academy. That's what's holding the entire monument together. Now, each panel, you've heard us talk about how we're doing the patch drive. Each panel, one's going to be for our military, one's going to be for law enforcement, firehouses, EMTs. And then this one here is for my friends, personal friends, and all of our biker family supporters, charity riders all over the country that have ever helped us. We want to put all these different patches on this wall to make it a personal thing. Yeah, not key. We also do other stuff, of course. We're in the middle of doing other projects, which helps us fund what we have going on here. This is my chainsaw area. This is where I do the indoor carving, and we're starting on the military aspect. This is an Eddie free zone. This is a no touchy zone for Eddie. Anyone around here who's been around here for the last few weeks knows why. But anyway, our tool benches where we keep everything up, spare chains, chain brakes, and everything else. Our sponsors, Diablo, Rocky, Cannon Bars, Panther Pro Mills, Oregon Chain, of course, Dremel Corporation, of course, and once again, Elite Welding. We started carving last year, and we got some of the fire done. That's all carved out of red cedar. The floor, we actually sanded, carved, made it to look real, and then we're actually working on it so that when it's all done, it's truly going to look like an old, worn barn shop floor. In these panels in the front here that you're seeing on that floor beam, on this end it's going to say some, gave, all. Those will be relief carved in. Eddie is now hand sanding the background that for the last week and a half he's done all of the actual pulling the bulk out with the Arbortech, and then I go back in and do the detail work after the fact. Hey, Eddie, say hi to the people, man. God, you're an idiot. This is what we deal with here. So anyway, oh man, what we're doing here is that there'll be another shelf on the bottom of the workbench there. This is what the monument will look like once we add our firefighter figurines. You can see the workbench. You can see where they're going to be placed with the firefighters hanging in front of this backdrop here. Our honor stairwell is where they'll be doing opening, closing ceremonies, things like that. The stairs themselves are cut into, look like the tail sections of the 4 planes that went down on 9/11. And they're complete with the navigational lights and everything. We're hoping to have them actual light up once it's unveiled. They'll have the actual tail call sign numbers engraved in them when we're done. We put a fire hose nozzle, and that's our handrail. All of this will be painted into a white marble, And then the one thing we're all very, very happy about is this bell. You've seen pictures of that on Facebook. These are made by Liberty Artworks out of St. Louis, Missouri. And they're just absolutely gorgeous. Pictures just don't do justice for this and the detailing and everything else. But these are cast to they have to have a certain tone and pitch when they ring. And if it isn't right, they scrap it and start over. Absolutely amazing. We are so proud to have that here. Down in this space here, underneath the back section, I'm very happy that we're going to be working with Hanro Studios out of Avondale, Arizona. Hank is a combat veteran, and he's also a sponsored artist by Dremel Corp. And to have a piece of his artwork as a part of this monument is just outstanding. The background, the wall here, you see, we're over 12 feet tall now, 12 feet long. The entire, where we're at right now with the stairwell, we're over 19 feet in length. We're pushing just over 11,000 pounds as it sits. Our friends and just great family from Benham Logging and Bowling Timber Management provide all of the lumber that you see here. What they do is they bring it to us. It still has bark on it, and we take it from there and we mill it, shape it, cut it, carve it, bolt it, assemble it, and we do the finished work on it. Now these up here, when you see the header beam with all the signatures, these are all people that have come from the community. We've had a couple out of Michigan, a couple out of Ohio that have come in to sign the beam to say their special thanks to all of our first responders also. And then I've added a couple of good friends of mine from Facebook. There's Kirby there, a really great guy. We got Kat Lambert. Anyone in the art community up around the Toledo, Ohio area knows why she's up there. Horrible situation, but she was a huge supporter for the arts community back in Toledo, Ohio. And we got veterans signing, we got firefighters signing, everybody. The monument, our sponsors that you see are only tools, equipments, materials, things like that. It's not a financial deal with them. And we're very, very happy that they were so excited to get involved with what we're doing. As you can see, it's a very big undertaking, a lot of time. There's Naki again. Say hi, Naki. And it's going to be absolutely beautiful when it's done. Hang on, I'll be right there, Mike. And so what we're doing now is working late into the hours trying to get this back relief carving done. And then we'll move into the actual big chainsaw work with our firefighters, our military tribute to them. We work now with everybody that's making it. Here's what's amazing about the whole situation is I myself, Eddie Payne, Anthony Farina, and other people that come in and work on it, and our corporate sponsors. This is being built by people who are actually have PTSD, or they live with someone, or they just support all of us in the PTSD community. And it's truly amazing thing to see all these people come together and make something happen. And it's not about the nickels and dimes. It's about what can be done when people tell you you can't. So that's how the whole thing started. Now this is my favorite area at night. We do heat the shop with the wood, of course. We set up the chairs, and our friend Dave Buckman comes down at night. And after the work's all done, we'll sit and have a couple of beers, and we actually sit and talk about our lives at home, our relationships, what's going on with the kids, how PTSD is affecting everything and everybody. And that's super important for us. Either way, man, we really thank you all for even taking the time to see what's going on. We apologize once again that we're not on Facebook, we're not interacting. We know we missed the birthdays and people passing and things like that. And man, I personally, I truly cannot tell you how much I appreciate all of the support, with the Eagle Rare, with everything. Just the likes, the shares, and getting behind what we're trying to do here. Thank you very, very much. So the tour is over. Now you have to get the hell out of my shop. I gotta go back to work. Y'all have a great day. Take care of each other. Help somebody where you can. And if you have PTSD, reach out. We're connected to just about anywhere in the country. There's someone that can talk to you, or we can guide you somewhere to get where you need to be. Life doesn't have to be ugly. It can be beautiful. All right, y'all have a great day. Yeah, what do you need?
Bill Calendar or Caitlin will be calling into the radio program. Definitely, he said you'll work it out. We'll try to do it first week. If not, then
I still want to show you something!
What the hell are you doing?
Now watch this.